And we are good to go.
Okay. Well, we want to get started on time, or almost on time tonight. It's a very special group of spiritual conversations tonight. Shannon, our fearless leader, who is usually with us, is taking a little bit of a hiatus. And so we, Marco, Christian, and I are going to do some work that's been coming forward with all of us, really, in this recent shift that's going on. And as you so well said, it's like all of our stuff is coming up and, hitting us in the face. And if we don't want to look at it, it's just becoming more and more uncomfortable. So the three of us are teaming up tonight to do some work with the angelic realm. We're going to play with the angels tonight. We're also going to do an Angels of Abundance meditation because the fall equinox is tomorrow. And we will be playing the bowls and sending the love and healing to connect with all of those who will be in ceremony tomorrow night with the bowls. So we're going to do that. But for those of you who I haven't met, my name is Sherry Singh Savannah. My son Todd is in spirit, has been since he was 12 years old, and he's constantly talking to me as I'm talking to all of you, sharing whatever it is that spirit wants us to share. So he said we wanted to play tonight with the angels because the angels are a way that it's easy for us to connect with spirit and with the divine through the angelic realm. We do a lot of healing, not just myself, but with other parents who have lost children with the angelic realm. The angelic realm allows us to bring them in so they can feel them again and then start to communicate. But we're not going to do anything heavy like that tonight. One of the things that my son says I'm really good at, because I'm a project manager by day, I make my living doing project management work, building affordable housing for low-income families. And so I kind of bring that over into my spiritual work, and I'm very specific with the angels on what I need. And so tonight I want to share with you one of the books that he sent to me that is probably the most practical way to put your guardian angels to work. And once I started doing it, it was amazing how once you surrender to the spirit, you release your expectation of the outcome, but you ask them specifically for what you want help with, things start to show up, like magic. So what I thought we would do in order to kind of kick this off, because I'm going to share with you just how simple this is, but I want you to have a real life example that you can use. So I thought we would go around the room, we would introduce ourselves, and just share whatever is kind of going on, is that as your stuff is kind of coming up and bouncing in your face, and we can turn that into a most benevolent outcome to surrender to the divine and allow them to bring forward help for you on that particular subject. Okay? So I'll start. I'm Sherry Singh Savannah. One of the issues that's in my face right now is that my daughter, I have a child on this side and a child on the other side, obviously, and my daughter has been the only child on this side for the last 23 years, and she doesn't understand how her brother can be coming back from the dead and taking over in my life, and so she has a lot of resentment. So she told me in the last month that I had somehow found a way to make this socially acceptable to talk about her dead brother to the world, and because of that, she knew that I loved him more than her, and that she would just need to keep her distance from me. So, that's my stuff hitting me in the face, and me trying to find peace with doing what Spirit wants me to do. Okay.
My name is Christian Albanese, and I think right now, to tell you the truth, everything is working out as goes, pretty much. I can't point a finger. But usually it's always gonna be family, that's always, the daily thing. So, I guess, whatever is best for my family, for myself, that's pretty much what I'm hoping every day. So hopefully with that, I need all of the help I can.
Okay.
My name is Martin Ramirez. I guess it basically is just trying to balance, family as well as my personal life as well as work life. I'm trying to transition into, different jobs, apply for different jobs and everything, and I'm finding it hard to open up my communication skills for some reason or another.
Okay. Good. Hi.
My name is Christy, and I started kind of dropping in at the ARE, and fell into a pretty deep spiritual development pretty quickly. About 3 years ago, I did a 16-year marriage. And both my son and stepson are adults and gone, so I was lost for a while and lost of those identities as a mother and as a wife, and there was a lot of crisis in the house, constant crisis in the years. So that's been a huge adjustment.
So just keep one of those things in mind as we after we introduce ourselves, then we're bringing forward one thing we want to work on tonight with a most benevolent outcome, and then we're going to work with putting your guardian angels to work on that particular thing for you. So you might think about what that one thing is, and we'll come back around. We're going to do the circle another time with the most benevolent outcome, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Annie Kolosa. I became a widow a year ago, and I never lived alone in my entire life. And it's very hard to do it. And because I'm looking for some partner for the future, and my daughter is empty. And it's the darkest thing,
I guess, yes.
I try to calm myself in a spiritual way as much as I can. I have time. I am retired. That's what I'm looking for, to get some experience.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
I came late, so I don't know what the question.
So we're introducing ourselves, and we're sharing with the group something that's happening in our life right now that, is a bit of a challenge, where our stuff is coming up. It seems to be coming up and hitting us in the face and, not going away. So whatever that might be, we're identifying it so that we can get very specific with our angels to put them on assisting us with it. We're going to, after we introduce, then we're going to go over this very simple exercise on using most benevolent outcomes, surrendering to spirit in order to allow them to help you with it. So if you have something that's really troubling you right now, you just share it with the group. You don't have to, go into great details, but something that you want to work on.
Okay. My name's Naomi, and I've been here coming a couple months. I think the big kind of challenge that I have is like self-doubt. It actually kind of came up with my numerology as one of the things that I really got to work on. Sometimes whenever any kind of challenges happen, I kind of try to go through the negative aspect of what could happen and try to think of the positive. So I've just been really trying to work on that.
Okay, that's great, because that's exactly where we're going with it tonight, is to turn it into something different than what you may have been thinking, which would be feeding that kind of energy that we don't want to feed. Well, and my son says, we don't water weeds, Mom. We do not water weeds. you. Thank you for sharing.
Hi everyone, my name is Marco Oliver. Currently in my life, I'm experiencing a lot of changes, a lot of transition, and I feel personally it's not just me, I can see everyone dealing through this. And what Spirit keeps telling me is I have to honor what I feel and take it moment by moment, be in the moment, because when we worry of what's gonna happen tomorrow or what may happen, we're feeding that energy to that, and I'm like, Spirit's like, no, you're right here. When we're present, we're abundant because we have everything we need because it's right here. But if we worry, lack of, we're pretty much creating a separation that we don't have enough. So I'm learning to trust more what I feel, a stronger connection with Spirit, because sometimes I'm like, is this right? Is this not? I just have to honor that and know that what I'm getting, it's coming from me. So I should honor that. I'm not going outside looking for answers. I'm going in, so I have to honor that. So I'm learning to, be at peace with that.
Thank you, Marco.
I'm Zafia Hahn, and I think what is going on with me is just one thing after another, basically. And I'm not one to pay attention to things because I don't like to give it any extra attention. I really don't. But for example, yesterday, my air conditioner's not been working right in my house, and we just had it replaced, $10,000, whatever, 3 years ago. And so we had the Freon filled, and then it worked for a week, and then we had this done, and it worked for a week. And so he said, well, I think it's internal inside the walls, and and someone has not, well, we gotta wait. Winter's coming around the corner, so in the meantime, let's go get an air conditioner, and we'll put air conditioners in the windows, and we'll be fine. We'll deal with this. I'm like, okay, that's a great idea. So we go to the store yesterday, get a little air conditioner, take the extra portable one that we have up to my son's room, and plug it in. And I'm like, all right, it's okay, we can do this. It's not, this is cool. Trip the electric thing, and like, oh my God, seriously, are you kidding me? So I'm laying there, and my husband's like, what's the matter? You're always so positive. I was like, yes, I know, but come on now, what's going on? Like, really? It's like, okay, so now what? So I said, all right, now what? What now? Because it's literally like those kind of things through the house that, the water pressure's not working, or this is not working. But I just, well, you know what? It's okay. We still have some water, right? We still have some air. So I always do try to think of the positive thing. But that's what I want to focus on. It's like, okay, this has got to stop.
So this is going to be really great because as all those things are popping at you all the time, you're going to have this phrase now in your head to speak to your angels to get on that for you.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yes. Thank you.
My name is Marjorie, and I was laughing because I had all that a couple of years ago. It was always a water issue, but it was a dishwasher, a faucet. Just recently I had the outdoor faucet break, so it was all mine were all water issues, but it just seems like things are starting to settle down in almost every aspect. But over the years, my husband has been losing his memory, and so he's becoming more attached to me. And more, it's just hard for me to leave him. I always have to have someone with him. And I find that even walking throughout the day, if I'm not in the room, he's looking for me. And so I feel like he's keeping me from my path because he's so focused on me, keep him stable, keep him focused on where, I know it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard to when you're losing your memory, it's like being wiped away. But, I find myself falling into this place of I get angry and get upset and frustrated, and then I catch myself and I say, okay, do better. But so this is the place that I am right now, just going in and out of being positive, negative, just that one little area of my life.
Okay. Well, I think that, again, this little exercise is going to be helpful to you whenever you feel you going into that place of frustration and anger.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to just call forward your angels to help you with that situation.
It's changed our whole dynamics has changed because of that, what's happening in it. So I'm trying to focus it back the way it used to be. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi
this, and in this physical world, a lot of blockage has to do with money and monetary funds and being financially stable. And as much as I like to travel and have things I need, I still come back to the fact that I need some kind of currency to actually get something that I want, rather than just manifest it instantly. And it's kind of what I like to see happen in my life, is to be financially stable and independent.
Great. We're going to do an Angels of Abundance meditation tonight. And as part of that, the shells that are out here are ones that we use in grids to manifest money. So they're going to get an angelic abundance, Angels of Abundance blessing, and then before you leave, make sure you take one from one of those bags, okay? Just rub it for money. Just rub it for money. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Megan. The big shift for me recently was I moved here from East Texas, so I guess explore, expand, open up, and new opportunities for me. And then the one thing I'm really looking for is work, I guess, with what I do, which is like earth art or just making stuff. I guess the big thing is just trying to find work, the right work for me, so I can kind of get off and get on my own.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you. So, I was in a similar situation about work, and I had quit my job, and it was the first time in 27 years I did not have a job, and I didn't quite know what to do. I did what, those of us that do this energy work do. I went and got a reading, and I had a Reiki session, right? And both of them confirmed I had done the right thing, and I got a book. They told me in the Reiki session about the book, Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life. It's a Feng Shui book, and it was my opening to Feng Shui. Well, so again, being very specific, I said, okay, I can do this like woo-woo stuff for 90 days, but y'all gotta bring me the job. I need the money, the currency to do the work. And I gave them 90 days. So I said, I'll do all my studying for 90 days, but you gotta bring me the money. You gotta bring me the next job. On day 89, okay, because this is again, how I was being specific with them. But I didn't know what job it was. I just said, bring me the perfect career opportunity. So when I said that, you see, I opened myself up to all the possibilities in the universe. And I wasn't saying, I want this job with this company and, or anything like that. So, again, what happened was the place that I had resigned from called me back because my boss had resigned. And they'd heard good things about me, so they offered me a promotion and doubled my pay. I looked up on day 89, I'm like, really? Yeah. And then I had to go back there to finish lessons, okay, because I hit the eject button before Spirit said I was finished. So then they didn't really change the culture, but they still didn't pay me twice as much money. But then almost a year later, they fired me because I was getting results and empowering people, and it wasn't really in alignment with the way they kind of did top-down management style. So then they gave me a severance package that put me into business for myself. And I have never looked back. Since I started studying Feng Shui, I have doubled my income, went into business for myself, and my husband has tripled his income. So you see, it's like those moments of great discomfort when we open ourselves up to, we surrender to Spirit, right? And we allow them to bring us the next job, which we don't know what the next job looks like, but we know that we need money